Hello. Sorry for the lack of content. I'm going to address why that's been and why it's going to keep being that way for a little bit longer at the end of the video. Today we're going to do something a little different because I usually make videos addressed towards left-leaning people, if not already leftists or people considering leftism. But this video is for Republicans, specifically Republican senators. Because you're the party of suppressing voting rights. That's what you are now. And well, it's what you've been for a very long time, but now it's clearer than ever because of all these voting restriction laws and because of statements that have been said by multiple of you and other Republicans in the party. And so when we're having this debate and when you're going to have that vote about DC statehood, I want you to think about something strategically and something moral, even though I know it's hard for you to do that. If you want to restore faith in your party when it comes to voting rights, think about DC, because constitutionally there is nothing saying that the District of Columbia cannot be a state. It only says that we need a federal district. In every other country, almost every other country, federal district also gets voting rights because there are constituents that live there. There are people that live there. And you know the phrase that I'm sure you love, I'm sure you have it tattooed on your body somewhere: no taxation without representation. Well, guess what the people of DC do? They pay taxes. Do they get representation? No. Do they have a ghost person in the Senate? Yes, but they have no voting rights. Can they put up yard signs? You've made that argument. Literally anyone can put up yard signs. They're not your constituents, so that shouldn't affect you, and doesn't. And if it doesn't affect you, why would it affect anyone else that's doing this job? It makes no sense. And we all know that you really shill out to the corporate donors anyways, unless it directly affects you getting reelected. But this is one of those things that probably, if not definitely, will directly affect you getting reelected. The people of DC, which the District of Columbia has a higher population than Wyoming, deserves the same representation. Wyoming is 2 senators and 1 representative. Why doesn't DC, which has a higher population? And people have made arguments because it's partisan. Yeah, so is Wyoming. Wyoming's the most Republican state in the Union, and yet it has 2 senators and 1 representative. The founders of this country designed it that way, designed the Senate that way to represent smaller states. And also didn't say that places like DC couldn't become a state. Before the second election in this country, we had added another state, Kentucky. So why not DC if it's not just because you're afraid of Democrats voting and you hate people having the ability to vote because your policies aren't popular? If you want to redeem yourself and take potentially, even though it won't all the way, but if you want any credence of you're not the party of stripping people their right to vote, vote for DC to become a state and prove that you have some moral values. Alright, cut the message there. This is for my small but hopefully existent audience. I've been less active because I had a week where my internet was cut off, and so that made it difficult to make videos. I've recently lost my income, and I've had to work that out. And, of course, general stress levels and dealing with life. So production has been low, and also I want to make high-quality videos. Something that I feel like my quality was bumped from when I used to do videos, but my ability to maintain that, if you can't tell, is greatly reduced. I want to get back to making good videos and making better videos. But it's going to take some time, so it'll probably be about a month or so longer from now when I get back into the regular flow of video production. But I just wanted to put this out there since it is second Sunday. Alright. All right.